There are many records in the fastest pitch, longest home run, or fastest runner categories that are incredibly hard to verify when looking back over the course of baseball history. For example, it's rumored that Josh Gibson hit a home run over 600 feet, and that Nolan Ryan threw a pitch 108 miles an hour, yet we have no way of conclusively verifying either claim. But there are more official catalogs for these records that feature video evidence and at least semi-modern measuring techniques that allow us to, more or less, verify their claims. This prompts many questions in my mind, among them being, what then is the official longest home run in recorded MLB history? To answer this, we have to go back to the 1971 All-Star Game, when Doc Ellis was facing a 25-year-old Reggie Jackson. At this time, Mr. October had yet to establish the postseason legacy that would largely come to define his playing career, but he still had managed to crush 47 home runs 2 years prior, and would go on to finish that season with 32, so, needless to say, his power was still considered prodigious league-wide at the time. Jackson would first take a strike to lead off his at-bat, before fouling off 2 fastballs. On pitch 4, he'd get another heater running away, setting up Ellis perfectly on the 1-2 to try to execute a slider, but execute it he did not, throwing a spinner right down the center of the plate, allowing Reggie to tee off like no one has managed to do since, crushing this ball off the roof in right field at Tiger Stadium, with his blast being officially measured at 539 feet. That's right, you heard me, 539. While Cecil Fielder managed to hit one up on the roof and left over a decade later, left field's distance was slightly shorter than right's at Tiger Stadium, knocking his shot's distance down to a still very impressive 510 feet. Reggie's missile in that 1971 contest is still the longest home run in recorded MLB history that's been able to be successfully verified, though Adam Dunn, over 3 decades later, would come close to breaking the mark when he hit this 535-foot nuke to center field at Great American Ballpark. My only regret in covering Jackson's blast, and for that matter, Fielder's and Dunn's, is the fact that we didn't have StatCast back then. I want to know how hard each of these guys hit their respective shots, as it probably couldn't have been less than 120 miles an hour. Just legendary stuff from an Inner Circle Hall of Famer and 2 of the most deserving Hall of Very Good players as well. Alright everybody, if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching, and if you did, consider checking out any of these other videos on your screen right now for other content just like this. Also, if you ever see anything you'd like to see me detail in a video, feel free to reach out to my email, basebpoet@gmail.com, and if I end up using your idea, I'll give you a shout out. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.